What voice should I use in my college application essay?
Lo, 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 lo.
A la Shmoop. Before you know it, high school will be a distant memory, and you're going to want to follow it up by moving on to a quality institution of higher education. This is not your everyday run-of-the-mill persuasive essay. Instead, it's your chance to present a true portrait of who you are and allow the admissions officers to simply revel in your awesomeness.
Whoa!
So pretty much I'm like the best idea for like a college applicant.
So because you're basically just telling a story about yourself, you can use a narrative voice. In other words, you can write in first person.
Oh, this is all about me.
So say you want to tell a prospective college about the time you rehomed puppies who lost their homes in the tsunami. How could they not fall head over heels for you after hearing about that one?
Such a hero.
Well, here's what you don't want to say. I will be a great asset to your school because I learned the value of hard work and gained compassion by helping puppies in Japan. While it's a nice sentiment, they're likely going to gag on a sentence like that one. Rather, tell them the story of your puppy-saving mission and let the work you did speak for itself. The work was hard, and at the end of each day, I would spend 20 to 30 minutes just pulling splinters out of my hands and feet. I was exhausted, but each time I would uncover a still-breathing puppy under a pile of rubble, I was reminded of the importance of my mission. Still gets the point across, but not quite as self-serving, because your Japanese tsunami adventure is your story. Make sure to tell it as yourself. If you wouldn't say it, don't write it. So just ask yourself how much you'd want to read a sentence like this one. Through this excursion into the depths of human pain and suffering, I saw firsthand the devastating effects of unfettered economic development spurred on by capitalistic and laissez-faire ambition. It's lines like that for which the term "ugh" was invented.
Someone call for UGG?
Instead, how about, after the tsunami, the sprawling coastal development, which once housed thousands of people, was reduced to twisted metal and splintered wood, and lonesome teddy bears. Sounds less like you're trying to impress with your vocabulary and more like you want to just show your reader who you are. Don't fall into the make essay crowd either. It's a term coined by University of Virginia admissions officer Park Mook. He saw his fair share of application essays in that time, and his name for the more mundane ones was McEssay. You don't want to write one, or you're going to make the reader McSad. So none of this. Although I was just one person in a crowd of many, I really felt like I made a difference in the lives of those affected by the tsunami. Like, who cares? It's an obvious point, a little cheesy, and something that any other applicant could say. Instead, lay it all out there and let the reader form their own opinions, and don't demand that they feel any particular emotion.
You will feel empathy.
To do that, show, don't tell. Paint a picture. Elbow to elbow with 100 other aid workers, we slowly shuffled our way across the thrashed coastline, literally picking up the pieces of other people's lives. A tea set here, a porch swing there, and of course plenty of helpless puppies yelping. Above all, don't be afraid to be yourself. You're a unique individual, and there's a college out there that's just itching to hear from you. All right, that's all you need to hear from us. Go get him, Tiger.
So pretty much I'm like the best idea for like a college applicant.